So I'm just basing it off of a quick like slice on the side of the thumb and the palm. So it looks like when you're like cutting fruit or anything, it'll just be like a slice there, just open. And I'll be using all the same stuff except for cotton and then latex. So starting off with getting scar wax again. My first error when I started using scar wax was just kind of getting it off and then putting it on immediately without like rolling it out. It's kind of like if you use clay, you want to put water on it. So I'm going to start off with rolling it into more of a cylinder shape to get it more like the length it needs. I like the ones on my hands for more scaring purposes, and then I like the ones on my legs for more like aesthetic in a way, like because they look more realistic depending on what it is, because hand and arm stuff tends to be smaller. Pushing down as much as I can. This is like the most important step because it's like building a house, you know, you gotta have the foundation before you start like putting furniture or paint on. This is my sharp tip. I could use this one or another one. This is just my preferred one. Just cut a hole in the top very carefully so I don't have to like reform it. To get definition in the middle, I'll use blue first to get it more like a black background and then put red on top. But it's the work that goes into it that kind of makes me feel like this is why I want to do it. And then I can use my sponge again really quickly, which is really used a red, which is kind of helpful because then it's kind of a mix of red and blue, just to get the outside more irritated. And then this is just a small one, so just on top of it I'll put some blood and then a little bit of water on the sides. And then I like having a lot of excess on here, so I just use my finger a lot and just kind of dab it everywhere. Since it's really simple, you can't have like definition like the cotton to make it more flesh-like. It's just a simple cut. And I like doing smaller ones as well because I don't have a lot of supplies, so the smaller it is, the more stuff I have left over to use again. So yeah.